What's up, agents, and welcome back to a vendor reset for the 7th of January 2025. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. The base of operations has got nothing really good here unless you want to pick up a profit, but remember, perfect determined is not as good as regular determined. But if you need it for your collection, there's one here. A bunch of trash. Let's move on. The Kone Vendor has got a couple of nice things. There's a cherished name chest piece that has headshot and weapon handling on already. So if you're going to use this with the one piece HG bonus for headshot damage, you could actually roll the core attribute to weapon damage. This is probably the best pickup in weeks. Although it's not a talent a lot of people use, perfect trauma, it is pretty good. And with the amount of, you know, marksman rifle stuff that's available right now, even M1A being awesome, this might be a decent thing to build with. I might do a build video on this. Pretty good. We've got an Ortiz chest, we've got a Cavalier mask, and we've also got an Aegis backpack. There is a Walker Harris holster with crit damage already on, so quite easily could be crit chance, crit damage as well, which is actually pretty good. And then there's a Wyvern mask if you're building for status effects for the 2-piece bonus. That's in there as well. Pretty successful week for the Kone Vendor. Let's move on. Countdown Vendor's got a Pyro if you want one, a Combustor with headshots and crit damage, and a swap chain. Nothing to write home about, so let's move on. The Theatre's got a Surge if you want one with damage target out of cover already maxed out, which is actually pretty nice. There's some Wyvern gloves with skill haste on and a bunch of trash, so let's move on. Couple of things at the castle as well. There's a punch drunk that's pretty well rolled with crit damage on, so you might want this. You could change it to weapon handling or whatever you like. There's a custom L86, which is a great gun with damage to armor on and fast hands, so a couple of options with that as well. There's also an Araldi mask with headshot damage on. We are spoiled for choice here today. Let's move on. Not a lot going on at the campus. There is a cricket if you want to pick one up because it's pretty well rolled and you want one for your collection. Just change off the headshot damage. There's a GR9 that's got strained on, so strained is a pretty good talent. You could change the mag size to something else. A random golem mask with double red headshot weapon handling though, but I just thought I would shout it out because of how weird it is. A Walker Harris with weapon handling on, not great either. Let's just move on. Not a lot going on at DZ West either. There's an Everlasting if you want to pick it up. A little bit of optimization, but yeah, not the greatest. There's a Sausage, but again, not the greatest. We've got some Eclipse gloves, Hunter's Fury knees if you need them, and a lot of trash, so let's move on. Location nearby. Alright, so at DZ East, there's a new Reliable if you want to pick it up. Pretty good gun. There is also a Breaking Point mask, a Cavalier holster. We've got the Ziadoka, that's not how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. Holster if you've got some DZ credits with crit chance and weapon handling on, giving you quite a lot of options for this. Pretty well rolled as well. Let's move on. DZ South is just terrible. There's a Glory Days if you want to pick one up. There's a Heartbreaker backpack and a Hot Shot chest piece, but everything else is just kind of trash and garbage, so let's move on. Alright, so we're at Shaven Haven. There is a TKB if you want it with damage to armor on though, and flatline, which is ironic, so I'll probably give it a miss. There is also a pair of Grupo gloves with crit damage on. Could be crit chance, crit damage for very certain builds, for minute gains maybe in some, but probably not with clogging your stash with them. We've got a Walker Harris holster with crit chance. Could be crit chance, crit damage, so might be worth a pick up. That's going to be it for this vendor. Let's move on. And we are looking for Roy to save us. I mean, he's not going to. He's got a big show if you need one. There is this backpack with a little bit interesting with weapon handling and crit damage and concussion. Maybe make this some kind of headshot backpack. But again, it's a bit of a stretch for a random build. Everything else is garbage. That's going to be it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, agents. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.